we're going to now react to freaking all of his shorts. I've seen his shorts before. I enjoy his shorts, but I have not seen all of them probably. But we'll see. Let's do it. Let's do this. I'll just start from the most recent and go back in time. Sound good to me?
Next.
Hopefully this works.
Hi, I'm Gmod Spider-Man.
What?
Gmod Spider-Man, I should be on the list.
That's not a real Spider-Man.
Do I not look like a Spider-Man to you?
Not with that gun, you don't.
Listen, dog. You expect me to believe you know every Spider-Man?
Yes.
Every Spider-Man.
Yes.
From
Yes.
every Spider-Verse?
Yes.
Even Black Spider-Man?
You mean Miles, Noir, Big Time, or Venom?
Venom's black?
You're answering my questions with questions now.
No way you know everybody.
I know everybody.
If you knew that, you'd know I really need the Spider City check.
Why?
Because it's impossible for me to make money in my Spider-Verse.
Why not deliver pizza?
Everyone in my galaxy is lactose intolerant.
What about
Jeez.
selling photos to Jameson, you know? Get me more pictures of Spider-Man.
Jameson can generate any photo he wants with AI now. Photos are worthless.
You know what? Fine. I'll write you a Timmy check.
You will?
But not because you're Spider-Man.
What?
Because I feel sorry for you and whatever Spider-Man you live in.
Thank you.
One more
Oh.
thing.
Yeah?
Do not spend it on crack.
How did you know we have a crack problem in my Spider-Verse?
A Spider-Verse where nobody can eat pizza? I'd be addicted to crack. Next.
Hi.
Oh, I mean, yeah, valid. Valid. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I like... okay, this explains why, like, I guess he had to really do something now that he had the Spider-Man thing in for the new video. So, like, I'm glad that he made good use of it. Also, freaking Gmod Spider-Man being purple just keeps messing with my eyes. I keep, like, double blinking. I'm like, this is just, like, messing with my entire perception. Like, you want the red and blue. You want the red and blue, maybe some red and black. It's all good. It's all good. But the red and purple, that just clashes. The color doesn't quite work. Like, you can kind of make them work, but, like, you need a bridge color. Like, there needs to be something in between them. Like, red, blue, and purple, if you put those in sequence, kind of looks good. It's not perfect, but you get there. Next.
Because I hate poor people. What? You can't say that.
What an opening line. What an opening line. What an opening line.
Hearing this, I legally have to hate the impoverished. There's no way that's true. You clearly don't own an air fryer. Or a 5.7. What is
Oh
so
my
special
gosh.
about a 5.7? What's not special about a 5.7? Rifle rounds mean I get 20 in a mag, and this 30 rounder basically makes it into a pocket AR like Rafika's back in the day. Yeah, but what does this have to do with the poor? Oh, there's this meme that it has a buff against poor people because the ammo is so pricey. Pistol calibers are dirt cheap though. 5.7 can be double or triple the price of 9mm, so it effectively hates poor people. Okay, that kind of makes sense. It also makes you feel rich to have no recoil. That is a luxury. And each round has a polymer tip, so you're effectively shooting microplastics at people. That does feel rich and cruel. But why is it so good against these guys? Not to be unkind, but soldiers, firefighters, clowns, all poor.
All
Why
poor?
can't you give me one? There is no way your credit score is high enough. Well, why does that matter? Because I hate poor people.
Oh,
What?
okay, that's okay. As a short form editor, I have like some kind of interesting things for it. So like the fact that he's starting
Because
on,
I hate poor people.
that's an amazing hook. People are gonna be like, wait, what? So like if you're just scrolling quickly, you just like hear that, you're like, oh, okay. But then it also gets justified by the last sentence. So then it makes you want to re-loop it because it doesn't feel complete until you've watched a little bit of it again. So it actually ends up becoming like this nice little like cyclical cycle, which increases your watch time. And one of the key metrics for success for shorts is the watch time. So like what watch percentage. It's not the actual watch time, because like you want a high percentage in the video. So like a 30-second video can have 100% watch time at 30 seconds. But if you watch 30 seconds of a 1 minute video, that's only 50% retention. So it ends up not being pushed as hard, which is why in a lot of cases, shorter videos can do better. That said, sometimes YouTube is just like, nah, we want longer videos, and they push it harder. And it depends on your audience as well. Because if your like general audience is like, yeah, we want a full minute short, or maybe even 3 minutes with a new system, then those might do better. It really depends. And then next.
I don't like education. I'm American guys.
If we crush up enough orphans, ChatGPT will get.
Sorgus, please synchronize my back shots with ad-sponsored Pandora. There's an inner city man.
Okay, see the title is for this is all from the new video. I see it now.
I don't have it. I'm actually single mother Oshi also. Never mind. You fighting Namor? You don't believe in Namor's rights? She good, my gamer. She good.
She could.
Venom's mouth could like unclog a drain. Like I got a bunch of
Oh,
hair down
gosh.
there. His tongue could just reach down.
Oh, that is possible.
when I watched the full video of this, I was kind of just being like, okay, I'm gonna live with this. I'm gonna be fine. But that's still so gross. I hate it. I hate it.
Disgusting visual. Ever.
Shout out to that one scene from Sam Raimi where Eddie just asks God to kill a regular journalist.
Please kill Peter Parker.
Oh my gosh.
Kill him. God, I ask you once as a humble servant, please kill Hatsune Miku. Please.
Hatsune Miku. Oh my gosh.
Do I really want to give China my credit card information?
Day, I was literally in special needs classes. I have like a learning disability.
Same girl, same girl, same. That is such a fun way of doing it because like it makes people excited. It's a promotional thing. Like, you know, people are excited to watch like the main Marvel Rivals video when it finally comes out because of this. But then it's also like just like out of nowhere, no context clips, no context like compilations like this do really well for VTubers as well. Like if you just take like random junk that a VTuber has said out of context, put that in a freaking short form video, that's money. That's just pure money. I don't do that because it takes a lot more work than I would like, because like you have to be like building them up over time. But like, I prefer like long forms or like short form links. I just take like the single clip, the single moment, and I make it pure gold. But like, this is good. This is good. This is good. He's good at editing. He's good at planning videos, honestly.
Black Ops 6? What do you mean Black Ops 6? That number can't be right. If you told me 15 years ago that I'd be playing Black Ops 6 in 2025, I would have told you to join the circus. You're telling me that Activision is going to be so creatively bankrupt that they're going to try to milk the same cow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times? Get a load of this guy. Everybody knows that every Call of Duty is just a Control-C, Control-V from last year. They slap a new skin on so they can punk you for $70.
If I could check out what this freaking QR code is, I'm hoping it's to like his GamerSubs code or something like that. I can't because my phone's being used for face tracking. But like, he's so smart about his marketing strategies. Like all of this functions as an ad for his long forms, probably his streams as well, because apparently he streams as well. It's just like, yeah, okay, it's confirmed that it's for his freaking his GamerSubs. That's awesome. And it's so unintrusive. It doesn't disrupt the video whatsoever. People will just be like, hey, what's that? Pause the video like I just did. Scan it. Like, hidden things like that are so good for short-term content, because like if someone goes back to find a detail after watching it once, that increases your retention rate, like your retention percentage. So yeah, like this not only gets him probably more money through GamerSubs, this makes the short do better, making him both more money from this short, but then also drives a bit more views to his long form content. That's peak. That's peak.
And buy good old Bobby K another jet. Even as a hater of sequels that firmly believes, with a handful of exceptions, they are lazy, contrived money grabs that betray the originals, I think, and I can't believe I'm saying this, Black Ops 6 is an incredibly fun game. I know you guys hate when I say that because when you're playing with a gaggle of yapping clowns that I call friends, any game is fun. But if you can contend with these flaws, in my perspective, from my friends to my lack of financial awareness to my embarrassing skill level, then I welcome you to join me in suffering. Suffering through yet another installment of the franchise where every player is talking about my mom.
Click here for the full video.
Black Ops.
Perfect integration. That kind of thing, though, at the end can kill a video. But he did it so quickly. Like, it was like half a second. It's fine. End screens in the short form content you don't want to do, though. In general, they're good, though. It's good, though.
Do not throw that. Why not? You'll kill everyone in the room, including yourself. What's the point of a survival training scenario if you're not going to let me survive? Throwing a bag of fentanyl at a ceiling fan is the complete opposite of survival. Is there some kind of written rule somewhere that I can't throw fent at a ceiling fan? Just because your high-tech suit is dust-proof doesn't mean you have to test it out. This is only dust-resistant, and you're the one that chose Zombie Apocalypse San Francisco as my scenario. I'm just using the tools at my disposal. This isn't Zombie Apocalypse San Francisco. This is just San Francisco. Well, I think my point stands. What do your squad mates think about your ceiling fan idea? Both my squad mates are dead.
We're not dead. We're just resting.
You see, I'm here all by myself,
Oh,
and
no.
I have to make a decision. I bet those two had a better idea than fentanyl ceiling fan. I don't hear them offering any ideas now. Why haven't you used that weapon on your back? Because I smell methane. I'm not going to fire an RPG in a room full of gas. You just shot two of your teammates and you didn't explode. You know, that's a fair point. What are you doing? This glass is bulletproof. It is bulletproof, but it's only blast resistant. I regret talking you out of the ceiling fan idea. Do not throw that. Why not?
Perfectly loopable as well. See, like, he did it loopable again. So that's retention. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's keep going. He's going good at this.
Supercrack is not a word. You have to say bug breach. You're right. Supercrack is 2 words. Or from being general, I will drop a 500 kg on your nuts if you say the word supercrack again. How are we even supposed to know which words are super and which ones aren't? You're a Helldiver. How are you having trouble with basic speech? You unfroze my ass 4 hours ago. I was just listening to my favorite funk and you guys turned me into a popsicle. Funk? What does funk sound like? It doesn't really sound like something. It more so feels like something. Like what kind of feel?
Jeez. Oh gosh, no.
Wait, pause for a second. I just saw a supercrack spawn. Supercrack is not a
Looped again. Oh my gosh, this guy's like, I knew he was amazing at editing, but I didn't really pay attention to the editing of short forms. He knows what he's doing. Like, all I'm saying here is just like checking my things like out, but like, holy crap, like he knows what he's doing.
Lethal Company is like an Easter egg hunt on a minefield. I heard a squelching. Minefield was also located on a shooting range. Oh god! Oh, inside of a haunted house, crawling with monsters. The scariest monster of all being the crushing demands of capitalism.
Yeah.
Minimum wage is like in the United States.
Oh no.
As a $10 game made by a furry in his basement, I am morally obligated to play it. So
Amazing.
My kneecaps remain unshattered and my mailbox unpipe bombed.
Of course, Heidi drops that. He's like, he's a furry too, Lamau.
Oh
Going to
gosh.
the party, I know you've already seen tons of videos and tons of streams, but I can assure you, this one is most definitely worse.
Hey, Bob,
Worse.
does he sound like a
Darn it.
newborn to you?
And if you don't mind, I'm just gonna yap about it for 40 minutes because I'm dying to tell you why I'm in love with this YouTube poop of a game that outsold Call of Duty.
I really do like
It's the full video at the link right here.
I'll have to go watch that one. I love Lethal Company. No notes.
Wait a second. Where am I? The server of weird superpowers. Server of weird
What?
superpowers. Why are you floating? That's my superpower. I'm always 3 inches off the ground. That's not a superpower. I never take fall damage, and it's impossible for me to trespass because I never step foot on private property. Alright, what about that guy? Every time he chugs a bottle of ketchup, he gains 10% speed, and it stacks. It stacks? Yeah, we're trying to make him the fastest man on Earth, but he keeps passing out after the 4th bottle. What about him?
Oh,
Reggie
gosh.
Fazbun. Every round in his mag is blank, but the last one's explosive. I'm starting to believe you. These are weird. These aren't even weird. That guy has unlimited spawns of the Halo 3 rat. How is that useful? Do you know what the word unlimited means? Fair point. If you want useful, she has a 99% critical hit chance on Tuesdays while holding an empty beer can.
Oh.
You do that. It's Tuesday. Yeah, why you purple? That guy can remove your source textures when he feels threatened. Hold up. If I'm
Purple
here,
guy.
what's my superpower? You can reset the server if you squeeze your hand too hard. Wait a second.
Oh, perfect justification. Perfect. He's good at this. Yeah, freaking the furry made Lethal Company is so good, actually.
Shoot it already. No. What are you waiting for? We
More
don't
Lethal
shoot this
Company,
one.
great.
We negotiate with this one. You can't do that. Insects only have like 200,000 neurons. What? Neurons. Those things in your brain, they don't have enough to comprehend what negotiation is. Why are you making this about neurons? We have 86 billion neurons. We are smarter than this thing. We should kill this thing. Stop. Just drop your key. Drop my key. Drop your key and this guy will go away. Or maybe you could just shoot him. This gun has 1 shot left and I'm saving it for something dangerous, like a spider, not an insect I can bargain with. We're never gonna meet quota. Fine, I'll show you. Was that really so hard? He's gone? Just like that? Just like that. Great asset.
Just like that.
Great. What are you guys doing? Do you have a key? Yeah, I do. It's getting kind of dark. You guys should probably head back. Just a minute. I'm teaching him how hoarding bugs work. All right. Pretty sure I saw Bracken around here, but it's your funeral. Wait, there's another one. Go ahead. Give him the key. Was that so hard? It wasn't. And I totally see what you mean now. I don't know why I was so stuck. Oh no. Shoot it already.
Oh no. Okay.
Why is the new guy so big? New guy? You're
New
calling
guy?
him new guy? What else should I call him? Do you know this is the big green guy that saves the world, right? Like Shrek? What? No.
Wait,
not
what?
Like Shrek. Like Hulk? Again. No. Why is he so special then? You've never heard of Halo? I think I have. That's hello in Spanish, right? No.
Oh,
that's
no.
Hola. I'm probably dyslexic. You shouldn't make fun. You've never drank a Mountain Dew before? No. I only drink Gamer Fart using code BADGER to get 10% off. Master Chief. His name is Master Chief. What's a Master Chief? What's a Master Chief? Do you not see that he's a giant? Doesn't that just make him a big target? He's a 7-foot-tall, genetically modified superhuman that weighs 1,000 pounds. So what? This banana's genetically modified. Are you scared of this banana? Forget it. Wait, if he's a bulletproof superhuman, why are we here? Why are we here? We're just 150-pound regular guys with gadgets. Yeah? I mean, Bandit's special ability is a car battery. Why is he here when he's here? Can't he just rescue every hostage and defuse every bomb? You know, it makes sense how that doesn't make sense. Can you start that over again? Why is the new...
Making it loopable again. Making it loopable again. Jeez.
What are they doing over there?
Apparently we're seeing this one here.
Random words, then this noise goes off like...
Oh, yes,
I've
this
heard of
funk.
before. It's called fonk. Fonk? That's a real word? Fonk? Yeah, apparently it's music.
This is the video that actually taught me what funk is. I saw this came up in my personal timeline. I'm like, wait, what's that? And I learned what funk is. Thank you for educating me, Russian Badger.
Like 80 years ago in 2023 that people used in short form videos. They called that music. I mean, yeah, it goes insanely hard. That's not music. That's noise. Well, according to this,
Oh my
it was
gosh.
played because creators wanted people to not just hear their words, but feel their words.
Feel their words.
I think I get it. So just say some random nonsense and we'll do one. Okay, I don't believe in human rights. You know, I think I get it. I get it now. Those are some of the dumbest words I've ever said. But with that music afterward, you feel it. It just makes the words so compelling. You try it now. Just say the stupidest thought on your mind. Communism was actually kind of tight.
Oh
How
no.
does that work? How do I automatically agree with you when that music plays? I thought you said it was noise, not music. This isn't just music. This is art. Now play it again. What are they doing over there? I don't know.
Okay, he's done that one twice now. That's not bad, but still, like, oh my gosh, it's so good.
You lost an F-35? I lost an F-35. Where? What do you mean, where? I just told you I lost it. You can't be any more specific. The ground.
Oh my
It's on
gosh.
the ground. You want me to tell my squad to look on the ground. Possibly in the air. Possibly in the air. How
Possibly
does
in
that
the air.
happen? Look, I was eating my double cheese Goliath with extra cheese. Then I got thirsty, so I mixed myself some Gamer Fart. Gamer Fart? Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000. Use code BADGER for 10% off at checkout. Now let me finish. Okay, as I was shaking it, a light popped up on the dash that said pilot deemed unnecessary. Ejection.
What?
Then I wake up on the ground. You were having a cheese Goliath and Gamer Fart in a $100 million aircraft. No, I just said it was a double with extra cheese. Do you even know which direction you were flying? No, I don't. So this thing could be headed for Las Vegas, if I'm lucky, or it could be headed for the World Trade Center. No, it does not have the fuel to make it to Manhattan. What's that sound I'm hearing on your end? It's the sound of me answering my own question. You can turn your radio off. You lost an F-35? I lost an F-35. I thought it'd be funny to host a Marvel tournament for $50 and some Air Jordans. Without telling anybody that the real prize was actually $50,000 and some Air Jordans.
That's your funny up done.
Oh no.
Accidentally turned into the hypest 3 hours of gaming I've ever witnessed. He's motivated! Marvel is already the most exciting fighting game ever made.
Maximum! Amazing! Incredible!
Featuring some of the most broken characters ever made.
He's playing Virgil!
And adding F-20 to the mix made things go absolutely nuclear.
You're stepping on my Jordans too hard, dog.
I got world-class training from this Irish guy and
This
this other
Irish-
guy named Gary.
I will teach you the ways of Marvel.
I got to hit hyper combos that I thought were impossible. I even got to see Spider-Man beaten to death with a metal pipe. So stick around and let me tell you the story of how it all unfolded. I am begging you, I am taunting you to hear me out.
This is my taunt.
Hear me out.
Watch the full video
Oh, no.
on my channel. I thought it'd be
Oh, we will have to do that. I wonder how many there are left. Let's keep going.
That was for the Big Apple.
The underlying theme of all this is I know that Cotton's in one of these, supposedly, and my crush is unbearable. So I'm kind of just like in this part, like, okay, any second now, I'm going to hit the Cotton voice, and I'm going to melt. And we'll see if stream's over after that, you know? No more video games, no more anything. I just melt. She can do things to me. I mean, she can do things if she wants to. I thought I just felt the ghost of my dog who's alive walking around my feet, and I was very confused. I'm looking. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Do I have a dead dog in my mouth? House. Video.
What's up, guys? I just bought a 1911 at a Red Lobster parking lot AMA. If my plane ever crashes, I'm just gonna hit an iframe on impact.
Just like jumping.
Oh no.
I am 100% Korean backdash. I gotta
Get your money up, not your funny up. He's playing.
I'm gonna crease your J's, Nemesis. I'm gonna crease your
Korean
J's.
backlash.
I'm gonna crease your J's. Your J's are not. No, fuck, block that. No, you fucking idiot.
There's no way
Oh.
Badger goes block that. My brother in Christ, you're controlling the character.
Pokemon trying Doom block.
Doom block.
You made the sandwich, Badger.
Super Scroll, Rocket Raccoon, and Amaterasu. What is wrong with you? You have a mental illness.
Oh, that's just good. That's just
Why are
good.
superheroes always moving their arms? Deadpool, Spider-Man, you name it. The answer is just one word: emotion. It's weird to think about, but your face is like a billboard of emotion. Your eyes, your eyebrows, your eyelids, your nose,
Real human
your mouth,
flashbang.
they're all great at communicating all those little emotions. But
Ooh,
when an actor has a mask on, it's
Here's
like
the
most
thing.
knows
Here's the
your
thing.
mouth-
People do see. He even got this wrong. You should be using a freaking a thumbnail template that covers it up. If you look at here, there is this is being covered by the UI. This would actually be kind of worse on mobile, and if he's posting this on TikTok, maybe Instagram, it can also be disruptive. So he should have been, a little bit more in frame, pushed himself up a little bit, cut off some of his own hairline, basically, and then put the subtitles up about here. You can actually have something pre-made. I've already got one of those from when I do Fillion shorts, just to avoid this kind of an issue. Especially if it's like on mobile, then you avoid this is still like a little bit less on mobile. This is a lot like more dense text, so it's harder to see. Anyways,
They're all great at communicating.
check the likes, dog. What? The likes? What? I liked it. What do you mean? What? I'm confused.
Hitting all those little emotions. But when an actor has a mask on, it's like the most important tool in his acting toolbox. His face is taken away from him. Hollywood has gotten real creative with their solutions to this emotional problem. In OG Spider-Man.
Oh, I'm not saying it's a no. I'm not saying that this is like it's yeah, it's got 1 million likes. I'm not saying it's a problem necessarily. I'm just saying it's something you can avoid. Like there's a way to avoid it. I'm not saying it kills the video. I'm not saying the video is bad. I'm not saying that. I was just using that as a teaching moment to be like, hey, here's a way that you could actually like pop it up. But yeah, the video is totally fine. No, it's a good video. I like it. I'm just saying this is a teaching moment. I'm taking a moment to pause and teach, you know?
And Tobey Maguire is constantly taking his mask off so you can see his face. In Deadpool, they added all kinds of facial movements to his mask in post using CGI. The recent Spider-Man suits have drastic eye movements to squeeze out all the emotion they can, even in the Spider-Verse movies. I know, it's animated, but just look at the eyes on Miles Morales. They are doing all of the talking. These techniques really help, but the best solution still seems to be exaggerated body language.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
can't talk with your face, talk with your hands. And Tom Holland has talked about this on multiple podcasts. What seems like weird body language suddenly becomes normal when you hide somebody's face with a mask and they need to convey that one word, emotion. And there's your answer to the question. Why are superheroes always moving their arms? Deadpool.
No, I didn't even notice that looped. I got mildly distracted and it looped. Okay,
I
next.
got hit hard recently. Not by Batman, by Fortnite. Playing Fortnite as a 30-year-old is a surreal experience. Master Chief executes John Cena with a 12 gauge. And the whole time I was playing, I was thinking one thing. The internet is magical. When I stopped to think about it, the internet is one of the few technologies that we possess that
Magical.
is borderline unbelievable. I can just
Actually.
wake up one day and see that a guy named Jack the Dripper has leaked classified government documents on a Minecraft
Oh,
Discord
gosh.
called Thug
Yeah.
Shaker Central.
Thug Shaker
Is this technology even real? Thug Shaker Central. No way! Playing Fortnite has opened my eyes to the absurdity of life in 2023 and so much more. Joker Among Us. Are you serious? It has me convinced that there has never been a better time to be alive than right now. All thanks to the internet. Damn, this overstimulation game is kind of fun, Zoomers. I get it. And I spent 8 weeks making a full video about how much I love our Fortnite
Holy crap, that
TikTok
timeline.
internet lives in 2023, which you can find on my YouTube channel. Please go watch it.
We'll have
I
to
got
do
hit
that.
hard.
Okay.
Dudes with nut allergies when I hit them in the head with a brick.
That's a hook, all right. Holy crap.
And I'm washing out my grinder, Batman. Joker, that's the key.
And I alone am the reason that shampoo has instructions. Chad, how blessed are we that I can log onto YouTube and the first video that I see is Master Chief teaches you how to change the oil on your 2006 Nissan.
I got a bag of stems, Batman.
This shit is gas, Batman.
You can just smoke my gas and walk out of here alive?
Yeah.
Wasn't a zoo shut down due to an MHA fan trying to bang a frog? You see a Minecraft server called Thug Shaker Central? Do not go there. Alright, can I pause for a second just to say T800 fucking ballin'? Also, this is how you change the oil in your 2006 Nissan Murano.
It's like I don't even know what's going on anymore. Like I know the context. I'm just like, even if you don't know the context, you're just like, I don't know what's happening, but the silly characters are saying the funny things, and I want to keep watching.
Will you please just load a full magazine?
You can kiss my brass. I'm not gonna do that.
What's the point of loading 1 round per clip? You've basically made that thing into a musket.
Alright, more pings, more reloads.
Okay.
More reloads, more pings.
Alright.
More pings, more dopamine.
Yes,
So
dopamine,
eventually, my
dopamine.
muscle memory will be so tight that I form an infinite loop of dopamine, kind of like the final form of TikTok, Subway Surfer, Family Guy, Fortnite videos.
That's not healthy. You're just making the pleasure of the ping less potent by doing it more often.
Okay, so like there's like that experiment with the lab mice where they gave them a button which could actually like trigger like an endorphin dopamine response in them, and what like basically what they learned is that when given the ability to just push a button and spike dopamine in the brain, animals will literally button mash that thing into oblivion to the point where the brain is actually overwhelmed with the hormone that in question, or the endorphin, whatever, and just die. And that's where it's like, oh yeah, this is what addiction is. If you give someone a pleasure button, they push the pleasure button until it's broken, and with it, them. Which is why we don't do that to humans. Though technically, you could put that in the brain. You could give someone a pleasure button, which would be a very weird way of executing someone. We should do that instead of a lot of the things we do. I don't know.
You just seem a little slow. 2, don't lecture me on pleasure when you have 3 Snickers a day. Sugar lights up your brain like a damn firework with dopamine.
Also true.
I saw you doing cardio this morning too. Running triggers a release of both dopamine and serotonin, so who's the real junkie here?
Fine, you got me, but doesn't it get annoying having to reload that much?
As someone that isn't slow, no, because more pings, more reloads, more reloads, more pings, more dopamine, which just makes the loop tighter.
Will you please just...
That ping is so satisfying. I love it. Can I just have that playing in the background? Pleasure button me? Let's just kill myself with the ping sound. Oh gosh.
Free?
Yes, sir. The napkins are free.
But like how many are free?
As many as you need to finish your meal, sir.
But what if I need like 480 napkins? Are they still free?
Sir,
What about the soap in the bathroom? Can I just crank out like 80 pumps and take it home?
Do you need 80 pumps of soap?
I might even take some toilet paper.
Sir, your usual order here is 16 McDoubles.
Yeah?
And you eat here twice a day.
Uh-huh.
So you can afford 32 McDoubles a day, but buying a bar of soap is just out of the question.
That's not the point. I just want to know where you draw the line between free and not free.
Okay, imagine if every customer took hundreds of napkins and 80 pumps of soap home. Does that sound fair?
Yeah, it sure does. So if you're not going to stop me, I'm taking the straws too.
Did that guy just rob us?
No, I already dialed 911.
That's what's called.
He won't even make it to his car.
Calling a SWAT team over napkins. Did they show up for free?
Excuse me. Excuse me. Are the napkins?
So that was both Cottontail, both of the voices, because she has a really, I mean, it's okay. Yeah, 2023. I know that after she had COVID, she like lost a little bit of her her high range, so she can't quite do that as much as she can't used to, which sucks. But like she has an incredible degree of control, and like I think her base range has gotten a little bit lower since having COVID, which is why like if you hear her voice now, it's not even at like what she was doing for the base level there, but like she may have been raising it for that as well. But like. Shout out to Cottontail. Mods, shout out Cottontail. for being an amazing voice actress and nothing else. Not for me being weird. Just shout out to Cottontail. Shout out Cottontail. Shout out Cottontail. I mean, No. If I knew how to do this, I'm weird. Screw you. We'll keep watching. You know what? Keep it together, Lumi. Can I get an "Our women are okay" sound? No. But like, hey, you can't stop me from tagging Cottontail in the description of this video. I don't know. That was a horrible laugh. I'm just flustered. I get flustered easily. Video next. I don't want to hit next. I want to hit play again. Okay, hitting next.
Ragdoll saved my life. When I'm making a video, I have to die dozens of times. And not just dozens of times, but dozens of different ways. For a while, death was a real struggle because every time I died, I had two options. A, animate the death by hand, which is super time consuming. And to be honest, doesn't really look that good because I suck. Or B, motion capture the death in the high-tech suit I'm wearing that does the animating for me. Which does look good, but comes with the downside of skull-splitting headaches. Falling to the ground over and over again to record death animations gave me extreme motion sickness and headaches like you wouldn't believe.
Oh no.
Until Source Physics saved the day! Because I animate in Source, you can use the built-in physics engine to animate death for you. Just apply physics to a character, then hit that character with a God mode object, wait for the computer to do some math, and boom! You got yourself a ragdoll death animation. I use different objects depending on the death, like I love item_crate for explosion deaths. It's super jank source magic that barely works, but it saved me from the world's worst headaches, which is why ragdolls.
I love that he's sharing that. That is so cool. Okay, because like, I was kind of curious, like, how much of he was animating, because like he said that he's animated stuff before, but I'm like, so much of like his movements, if he's animating all of that, I would assume it would take like a team to like do all that like basic like little like body movements to make sure that it actually works. Like, I have experience as a 3D animator. I'm not near as good as what he probably is, but I just like, I would not be able to do that without crashing out. But the fact that he does have mocap, amazing. But then yeah, totally justifiable. Don't just like throw yourself into the ground. Yeah, he does it all by himself. That's so cool. But I'm like, if you were to do that by hand with no mocap, you would need a team. There's no way you could do that without a team, unless I'm just like very reductive of his skills. Maybe he's better than I can even imagine. Honestly, that's probably the truth.
Whoa, where did you find that? Find what? That? This? Yes, that. Oh, I got it out of the Lost and Found.
Oh, jeez.
You found that in the Lost and Found.
It's just the gravity gun from
I stole
Half-Life.
it out of the armory, then dropped it into the Lost and Found, then picked it out of the Lost and Found, so if anybody asks, I can say I got it from the Lost and Found without lying. Okay, that's called lying by omission, and will still land you in federal prison forever. But ignoring that for a second, what is it? That's a good question. I have no idea. You have no idea. Absolutely no idea. You bypassed security cameras, knocked out guards, cracked a state-of-the-art vault, and you have no idea what you stole. Nope. Could be a nuclear bomb, could be the world's most expensive stapler. It's not a stapler. Who would keep a stapler in a $90 million vault? For all you know, it could be a water gun. When is the last time you saw a water gun with an external safety on it? At least, I think that. Overwatch, this is 2-1. I've located the gravity gun and the... We have a Lost and Found. Whoa, what did you find?
Love it. I love it. I love it.
He's bulletproof. How do you know he's bulletproof? Yeah, but that's just 9mm. Everybody's bulletproof to 9mm. That's a 357 Magnum. Okay, I get it. He's bulletproof up to 45 caliber. Stop shooting him. I get your point. He's bulletproof. Where did you even find a functioning flintlock?
Oh no.
Here's the question. What do you want me to do? I'm a medic, not a sorcerer. I can't just sacrifice an NPC to cure his condition. You're gonna run out of calibers eventually. What if you didn't use bullets? What if you just punched him in the face? Really, really haymaker hard.
Oh.
Bruh. All right, that'll be $87,423.18, and you can leave me a tip right on this tablet. You're bulletproof?
Oh my gosh.
Heavenly. I will give you $1 million.
Oh, Heavenly.
If you can
Cool.
take one sip of this NyQuil and listen to one joke without laughing.
Oh, I.
Just remember, you laugh, you lose. You did not have to drink the whole bottle, but here we go. So a guy walks into a bar and he says...
Oh gosh.
Damn, Heavenly's the Scooby-Doo villain. Heavenly is not...
Yes, yes.
Yo, this NyQuil beat my ass. That is not that funny, but
Oh my gosh.
$1 million, Heavenly. I will give you $1 million.
Oh no.
Why are you reading a washing machine manual?
Heavenly is
This
the
is
goat-
not
the goat.
a washing machine manual. What do you mean? It says General Electric right on. Yes, General Electric, maker of the GAU-8 Avenger machine gun on the A-10 Thunderbolt. First of all, that's a warthog. Second of all, Fairchild Republic makes the A-10. Fairchild Republic makes the A-10. General Electric makes a machine gun. So you're telling me that the people that make that are the same people that make that? Yes, that one spins to make something clean, that one spins to make something disappear. It's really not that complicated. You don't find it weird that a company that makes toasters is a company that also vaporizes people? Vaporize is not the right word. I neutralize targets, but
Neutralize.
toasters, machine guns, it's all just engineering. God, capitalism is weird. You're reading a
It is.
washing
It is.
machine
Oh my
manual. It's
gosh. Luminous NyQuil stream when? I need to double check that NyQuil doesn't interfere with any of my various meds. But maybe. Maybe. You're gonna see me zooted. Zooted like the Iron Mouse. Okay. Wait. We're at the start. That's the end. Aw, I wish there was more. He should do more with Cotton. Cotton is amazing. Honest. Okay. Her voice acting skills are just amazing. It is not to do with my simping. My simping elevates the enjoyment, but she's just really skilled. And I'm really glad that he collabed with her and like had her in for that. And then also took advantage of her amazing vocal range to have her play two characters. Because like, that's what you do when you get a good voice actor in. You make sure that you have like them work to the top of their talent. Perfect. Love it. And I guess I really have to see the stream with the video on Cottontail's channel about that. Anyhow, but that's been good. Watch RussianBadger. Like, comment, subscribe on RussianBadger. He's here. I just watched all of these. Any hoozles. You know what? I'm going to do two things with here. We got a couple of things to do here, chat. I want to use the washroom. I was trying to find a way to say I want to use the washroom, and my brain's just like, what's next? I'm going to use the washroom, and then I'll come back and tell you what's happening. Fun fact, the A10 gun has so much recoil that it can fall out of the sky due to lack of lift. Holy crap. Okay, so like that, yeah, that plane, it will just like shoot itself out of the air. That's insane. What the heck? Oh dear Lord, indeed. Hi, KJ. I saw you coming earlier. I couldn't say anything. By Gamer Parts. Yes, actually that's proper to do that. Thank you. We respect the creators. Go use his codes. Go use his thing. Like the reason I wasn't, welcome in Raytheon. The reason I don't talk to chat verbally while like, unless it's like something to do with the video, is just because I want to keep any of the things I'm going to be putting on YouTube very focused on the content I'm reacting to, and not really going off on tangents with chat. If it's something related to the video, I'll say something about it or I'll find a place for it. But like, I just want to be respectful to the content, make sure that I'm reacting to it, making sure that I'm giving proper credence to it, stuff like that, you know? Just, if I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to be doing this right. I'm going to respect the content, respect the creator. But then I get to come back and have fun with all of you lovelies. Okay, so I'm going to, sorry, I meant the gun that can make the plane follow this guy. Yeah, I understood that. I understand that. I totally understood Mole. Like, just like the gun, the front-facing gun, just like you fire it too much, and then the plane just falls out of the sky because of like, it loses all of its forward momentum because its engines can't put out the same forward thrust as the gun is putting out backwards thrust. That's